Hello, my name is Samar. I also go by Sam or First Time Panner. Any of those you want to call me, you can. This will be another Get Ready With Me. Last week, I put a poll on my community tab asking which videos you wanted to see first. The one that had the most amount of votes was a Get Ready With Me using new to me products, which has already been posted. That should have been 2 videos ago, hopefully, as long as my editing schedule. I'm already behind, but we'll see. That was a few videos ago, and now I'm doing the Get Ready With Me using Project Pan items. Next week, I'll be doing the eyeshadow palette bingo, but I just wanted to wait to do that because that's my 200 subscriber video. So I wanted to do Q&A and I wanted to give everyone time. If anyone had any questions for me or just anything, give you time to put any questions in my comments or my community tab, which will have the space to do that. So this one is the Project Pan Get Ready With Me, and not every single thing that I'm going to be using on my face is in a project because some things I just don't have anything in a project. Like for example, I only have one eyebrow pencil, so I'm not gonna put it in a project. Also, my nails are still ugly. They got worse too. Yeah, these are still my fail nails. I have to change them, but I just wanted to get this filmed just for fun. So I'll get started. And just like last time, my eyeshadow will be pretty simple. So I'm gonna start with my face, which I don't usually do, but the 2 primers I'm using, they're not in projects, but this is the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer, and then on top of it, just to kind of counteract how light the foundation is, I'm using the Say Glowy Super Gel thing in the shade Sun Glow, which it does sheer out. It's not this dark, but what you're seeing right now is pretty much what I do every single day for work. Other than my eyeshadow, I pretty much just wear neutral eyeshadow or very muted color to work, but pretty much everything else that you're about to see is what I do for 4 out of 7 days of the week when I go to work. I probably should have planned something to talk about because now all you're gonna get is me rambling about random things and probably losing my train of thought, but I just put 1 pump of this. So what's been going on with you guys? With me, I know you can't answer. I'm just talking. I feel a little crazy trying to have a conversation with a camera, but I'm still hanging in there. I'm still here. Work has been crazy. As soon as everything died down from the holidays and all of the natural disasters, my company was like, guess what? We're gonna start cross-training people in different departments, so half of your team is gonna be elsewhere. Now I'm gonna use my e.l.f. color corrector in this is discontinued, but this is the dark circles under eye corrector for light skin tones, and it's just a yellow tone corrector. This is in my year-long project plan, my 25 and 2025. So basically, now that the workload has pretty much died down back to kind of its normal level, things are still so busy and hectic because we have basically half the amount of people as we should. So that was, oh, I'm so sorry for this glare. Let me try to hold it a little bit better. But yeah, that was a little bit of a blow, I'm gonna be honest. Now I'm gonna use my liquid foundation, which is the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue foundation in the shade 120, which is my winter shade, and this is also in my 25 and 2025. I just use 1 pump of this, and as always, I just use my finger to kind of spread it out all over my face. Nothing super exciting, but this is a glimpse into what usually the first or second half hour of my day is like most days. I usually try to watch YouTube videos of people I'm subscribed to, but because I've been doing the morning shift lately, the opening shift, oh my god, I just always look crazy when I do this part. Usually most people don't have anything uploaded yet because it's so early, so I usually just watch Hung Van Gogh videos. I'm just gonna use my beauty sponge. I think, okay, this is a Wet n Wild one that I got for $1 or something. This has actually lasted me a very long time, and I think part of it is, see, I'm just rambling and going on tangents. I don't think I've finished a thought so far in this video, but this has lasted me over a month now, which I don't think I've ever had a makeup sponge last over a month for me. Just because I wash mine every single time I do my makeup, so they tend to break down more quickly. But the Sephora collection, like daily brush shampoo or whatever it's called, that stuff is amazing. Like, it works both on my sponges and brushes, which I've never had something do before. Like, I always used to use two different products because I feel like I have to use more of an oil-based product for my sponges, but I have to use more like of a sudsy kind of like traditional, sorry, there's like, I literally have a hair, I don't know how that got on my eyelashes, but I have to use more of like kind of like a traditional like surfactant type product for my brushes, because if it's too much oil on there, it'll just kind of like be residue on my brush even after I wash it. So this is the first product that I found that works on both, and it's extremely gentle, which is why even though I wash my brush or my sponge every single day, there are not any tears in it. I'm gonna start with my cream cheek products now, and first I'm gonna use my, this is also my 25 and 2025, and so is the blush stick. These are the Clinique like cheek chubby sticks. This one is in the shade Curvy Contour, which I'm pretty sure is their only shade for like their bronzer contour type products. And then this is the blush in the shade Plumped Up Peony. Most days for work, especially lately, I don't do these like cream like stick products. I kind of just put a lot on. Oh well. Because I'm just rushing, but if I was doing like a full face and I had time to do everything, a little double chin contour, I would use both these and my powder cheek products. And I'm gonna go back in with this other side of the sponge and try again not to blind you with this. I should have used another mirror, but I was not thinking ahead. Yeah, I'm just gonna blend this in. It's pretty quick actually. Like, doing my full face, including my eyeshadow, usually doesn't take me longer than 30 minutes. Which for some people that's probably still a long time, but I do like a full face. And I like it because it kind of just like gets me ready for the day in the morning. Like, usually when I wake up first thing, I just realized I forgot to do my concealer. Okay, but usually when I wake up first thing in the morning, I'm not ready to like go out into the world and be my best self, but like kind of winding up, I guess, not winding down. Makeup, doing my makeup and like kind of the routine of it really gives me time like to wake up my brain. I don't even know what I'm saying really, but I can like wake up my brain, but not in a hectic environment. Like, I'm still like sitting in my little space doing something really chill. I don't know why I'm talking about this. This is my LYS concealer in the shade TG1, which is also in my 25 and 2025. And I just kind of put it on like that. And I'm gonna use the tip of my sponge, which now has a little bit of that contour on it. So hopefully, see, like I say this in every video, like every get ready with me, I cannot do my makeup and talk at the same time, so I should probably just do these like as voiceovers, but I can't be bothered to do that. But hopefully, because this is a brightening concealer, it won't look dark. I don't really know. So now I'm going to use my cream blush, and when I first rolled this into the project, I was like, oh, this is pretty much just a spring color for me. I'm not gonna use it until spring. I just don't even care anymore. I just use it anytime I have time. I use whatever cream products I have, and I use the flat side of the sponge just to blend this out. And I like to bring my blush like, there's no hope for this reflective packaging. I like to bring this right up underneath my concealer, so I kind of just use like the curve of my eye as kind of a map for where I blend it out. Okay, I'm gonna put that just horrendous smear down, and I'm gonna use this elf powder. This is my Franken powder that has like 3 different things in it. I actually don't think this is in a project, but this is the powder that I use every single day. So I just tap once on each side of my brush, and then I just set my under eyes with that very quickly, and then I'm gonna go in with like a powder puff later, but that's pretty much what I do for the entire rest of my face. I feel like this is less of a Project Pan get ready with me and more of like a, this is what I do with my makeup every single day. Because really the only things that are changing are like, if I'm not at work, I'll do a bolder eye or a bolder lip, but like all of my face products stay the same every single day. Is anyone reading or watching anything good? My coworker got me into the show Severance, which is only on Apple TV, but if you've never had Apple TV before and you have like an Apple product, you can get a free week trial, and we're like halfway through the 2nd season. So you can like binge watch it for free and see if you like it. I'm just gonna press everything in with this powder puff that I got from a little Givenchy gift with purchase. So fancy. If you're into like mind bending or like slightly mystery thrillers, it's not like that much. It's like, it's suspenseful, I will say. Less of a thriller, but I think it's very cool, and it's almost like almost sci-fi, like futuristic dystopian. Honestly not dystopian, because I feel like with the way the world is going, we're well on our way to something like that. But yeah, if you're interested in those types of things and those types of like shows, I definitely recommend it. Okay, going back to the bad mirror, this is my face palette. This is one of my palettes in my Pan Those Palettes series video project. I don't know. Basically I'm panning 4 eyeshadow palettes seasonally, and then all year I'll be panning this face palette. It's just basically like a bunch of random stuff that I threw in here. I have a bronzer, a contour, and then 3 blushes, and then this highlight here. I haven't really been using that one too much. First, with this very fluffy kind of flimsy blush, I'm gonna just tap once into this bronzer, tap it off, and then just gonna do like a light dusting of bronzer like right on my forehead and just scrub it into my hairline. This is what I always do because I feel like I really like the way my powders look better when I like really buff them in. I am going to have to fix my hair later. I usually do my hair last. And then I take another angled brush, but this one is slightly more dense. And then I'm gonna go into that contour, just do like 1 dip in for each side. I need to contour my cheekbones because I don't have any. Maybe just a tiny bit right here, you know, just for the camera. This is my blush brush. I've kind of been using the exact same blush every single day. I've been using this one. It's just my favorite one in here, and it's the one that I made myself, so makes sense that it would be. It's kind of just like a pinky mauvey blush, but yeah, I'm gonna use it again. I don't care. So I just dab once in for, oh, maybe I dabbed a little too hard. That's kind of a lot, but that's okay. I'm gonna be a little bit lighter with the other cheek. Yeah, I love this blush so much. It is so pretty. It's a combination of an old like Too Faced blush that is not made anymore, and then a Bobbi Brown bronzer, which was like way too light and way too pink tone to be, in my opinion, considered a bronzer. But together, like that weird bronzer and that super pinky blush made like a really pretty mauve, and I love it. My highlighter is not in a project, but this is the highlighter that I use, I mean, pretty much just like everything else. I use this every day. It's the Essence Pure Nude highlighter in Be My Highlight, which is more of their like neutral one. This is the original one, but they also have Be My Sunlight, which is a slightly deeper, slightly warmer one. But it's winter right now, so I'm using the OG, and I just like dab a few times in the pan and then just like stamp it in. And I love the way this highlighter looks. Like if I only had this highlighter in my collection, I would be perfectly fine. In fact, other than in my face palettes and then this one highlighter that I like depotted from a different palette that I don't even use anymore, I actually don't have any highlighters other than those two Essence ones. Now it's time for setting spray. This is also not in a project. This is my LYS Natural Finish setting spray, which is I think the only setting spray from LYS, but it usually takes about 9 or 10 sprays to mist my entire face to the level that I like. So I've only had this for maybe a little over a month, and I'm almost halfway through it already. And this thing has, I think, 3.3 fluid ounces. And I do have plans actually to put this in a project sometime soon, but you'll just have to watch my upcoming project to see which one it is. Now onto eyes. I only have one product that I'm going to use, and it's from my Problem Area Project pan, which is kind of self-descriptive. It's me targeting all of my problem areas in my collection. One of them is single eyeshadow. The one that I'm focusing on for this trimester of the project is the shade Dream Lover, which is this really pretty shifty purple. My goal is to wear away the imprint and hit pan on it, so hopefully with this use I will be successful in wearing away the imprint. So I just have a little on my finger, and I'm just gonna put it on my eyes like so. I love, this is one of my favorite Super Shocks from ColourPop. I don't even think it's made anymore. It's such a shame. And even though mine isn't dry, I can tell that it's starting to dry out. So I want to use it as much as possible before it finally bites the dust. But this is so pretty. I love it. And I love the way it looks with black. I'm just gonna take this kind of like flat, I don't even know what kind of brush this would be called, but I'm gonna like slightly buff out the edges just so that there are no harsh lines. My fingers are too chunky to be precise. And then I'm gonna do the exact same thing on the other eye. And with that, I believe we have worn away the imprint. So I'm halfway to my goal, which is exciting. Are there any good books that you are currently reading? I'm still reading my book from December, which I don't know if I've mentioned this on my channel, but it's the book, it's called One Day in December, and which is why I wanted to read it in December, but that clearly wasn't meant to be. It's just like this kind of meet cute-ish, because I don't know, it's a little bit tragic, but not really. But it's about these people who like just see each other one day in December, and they like want the girls on the bus, the guys like at the bus stop, and the bus like leaves without them being able to ever speak to each other, and she's like looking for him, and like a year later they meet again because it's literally her best friend introducing him to her as her boyfriend, and it spans like the next 10 years of them knowing each other. I'm about 2/3 through the book. It's only like 400 pages, and it's taken me 2 months to get there. Now I'm just gonna use this super tiny brush in the middle. That's where I'll be trying to hit pan. I'm gonna use this on my lower lash line. But I've been really enjoying the book. I feel like the farther I've gotten into the book, the more interested I've gotten. Even though it's not going the way I expected, I like the way that it's going more. Oh snap, I just hit pan. It's like a super tiny baby pan, but I feel like you can very clearly see it in the camera. Okay, well, there you go, spoiler. I honestly didn't think I'd be hitting pan in this use because like that's only the second time I've like used a brush in the middle of the pan. Every other time I've just kind of just been like wearing away the pan evenly just so I can wear the imprint away. Well, that's super exciting. You'll be seeing this pan in my update, which won't be for probably like 3 weeks from now, but you'll have that to look forward to, I guess. Now I'm gonna do my eyeliner and mascara, which I'm gonna do off camera because it's a little bit scary to look at, but I'll be right back. All right, I'm back with my mascara and my eyeliner, and I might have shifted a bit. My cats don't like closed doors, so I had to open it up and let them in. Now I'm gonna do my brows. None of these products, yet again, are in projects, but I just figured since I'm showing you my like daily routine, more or less, I'll just do it on camera. I'm using my e.l.f. brow gel. Oftentimes, actually a majority of the time, I use my e.l.f. brow wax because that has like super strong hold, and most of the time my brows are kind of like unruly and not done, but I just a few days ago did my brows, so they're pretty tame. I'm gonna only use my brow gel while I let that dry because I'm also gonna go in with my brow pen. I'm gonna do my lips, so I'm gonna wipe off my lip mask, which is literally just like the banana lip balm from Tony Moly. That's, did I say Tony Moly? Tony Moly. I can't remember what I said, but anyway, that is in my old new gifted blue project. And since I have purple going on the eyes, and this is not gonna be a look for work, I'm gonna do purple on the lips as well. I think I'll go bold. First I'm gonna start with my e.l.f. Sheer Slick lipstick in the shade Black Cherry, which is like actually super sheer, but this is in my 54321 project pan, as well as this is the Sephora rouge gel rouge gel, yeah, rouge gel, even though it's not red. But this is the lip liner in the shade Mesquite, and now that I have like one layer of that on my lips, I'm gonna just line my lips with this. Maybe I'll fill them in, depends on the look, depends how I'm feeling in like about 15 seconds. I'm just gonna put one more layer of this Black Cherry shade on top just to see what it looks like. In the mirror, I like it. I also like it on camera, so I'm gonna stop there. I'm just gonna take this e.l.f. brow pen and fill in the little sparse areas of my brows. I don't think I'll ever go back to not using a brow pen because this just looks so good, and I barely had to do anything, and it like looks less blocky than if I use a brow pencil, which like I still comb through them after I do them so it doesn't look like a thick block brow, but this just looks even more natural, and it's a little bit less effort, and it doesn't take as much time. Okay, I ran out of storage on my phone, so I had to delete some stuff, but I finished my brow, and this will be the final look for my project pan get ready with me. I mean, pretty good video in my opinion. I hit my goal on one of my items, but other than the eyes and lips, this is pretty much what I do every single day for work. Yeah, this is like my go-to. Oh, and I forgot to mention, for my eyeliner and mascara, I use my Pat McGrath Permagel eyeliner in the black shade, and then this little baby milk Kush mascara that I think is also in just the regular black shade. It doesn't have the shade name on it. So that's it for this video. Hopefully next week I'll have my 200 subscriber palette bingo up. But yeah, if you have any questions for me, you can leave them in the comments, or you can go to the community tab post that I will have. But I'll just see you in my next video. Until then, I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.